Hello, hello. I hope you can hear me. Hello. Hi, everyone. You'll be working and lurking? Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, it's head day again. It looks like for me. Okay, so I hope that the sound is okay. Um, it sounds good for me, but I hope it's gonna be okay for you guys too. Let's see. But tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. Okay. First game. Another great head definitely suits the look of the game. Thank you, that's why I
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes,
digged
but
it
I left my wallet at
out.
home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago.
What a cool start.
We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Clawville City.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Okay. So I really hope that you can hear the game properly, because I think the voice acting is really cool. So it's worth hearing it. So if it's quiet, just tell me. Feel free to tell me, and I'll fix that. Especially Sunny's voice is so cool. So they will talk a lot. And yeah, I think everything's voice acted, so yeah. Okay.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. My wife took all the good ones. She knew they'd only gathered dust here. And she was right.
Yeah, I played the demo so that I can get a little taste of it, and he has a lot to say about everything.
My wife took all the good ones.
Okay, so at least this is done.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
The background music volume is good, but his voice could be louder. You don't know if I can change them separately. In theory, I can. Let's see.
I'm Sam.
A lot better? Okay. So I'm gonna apply this. And
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of
okay,
shit if
you
a dame can
said
pick it.
that, so we were here.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The
Yeah,
badge ain't.
out of a pack of
Chief.
cornflakes. So now I have an inventory.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
The music is really quiet, but you think it's better that way. Okay, thank you. Thank you for helping.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
We can still change it. We are in the beginning of the game, so if we want to change it, we have to do it now. So I can put a little to the music if we want to. The city.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
You think the settings are good as they are? Okay.
Maybe I'm just old. And while I'm clucking about nothing ever changing, everything changes. You've gone out of style, old bird. Accept it and move on.
She's just waiting there.
Of all that's furry, I should be doing something. But I just stare out the window like a feather-brained fool. Pull yourself together, Sonny.
Okay.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. I can't even remember the last time I used this. Maybe I'm really gonna write that novel. If I make it to retirement alive, of course. Maybe I'm really gonna write...
Okay. What else?
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. My bedroom.
Sort of. Okay. Turn on the lights.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not. Maybe in another lifetime, old bird. Maybe in another...
Okay. What else? Pictures.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. God damn, what an embarrassing headline.
What's the headline? Celebrity cops from the dump. Okay.
God damn.
God damn.
The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
The Wild Gentlemen are the developers who made the game.
If only I were half as gutsy as these guys. Maybe in another life, in another story. If only I were half... This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life. before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh, so we have a daughter and an ex-wife.
Molly, where do you live now? And with whom?
With whom?
Molly, the good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. It seems like a different life. Oh, my God. I'm becoming a sappy little chick. It seems like a...
Okay.
M.B. Davis,
Ooh.
the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
And my pants!
He was a genius. Some say he's now a recluse, living on the outskirts of the city. But others say he's in an insane asylum after he chewed his own leg off.
Oh my God, what?
He was a genius.
Okay. We checked all the pictures, right? So yeah, he has a lot to say about everything. Oh, I have a still have a cabinet, cheap whiskey pile of papers, and the phone to look at. Okay, we check the rest.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. Just a bunch of useless crap in there.
Okay.
Just a bunch of...
Okay. Cheap whiskey.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. At least in this price range. Murky brown swill. I should improve my standards. Murky brown...
Okay, papers.
I don't even know what these papers are. I need a secretary. I need a
Okay. Typewriter, we talked about that. Cheap whiskey. Oh, the phone. We don't have a number to call, I think. Okay. So I think that's it. Let's talk to her. Let's look at her.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Oh, so it's New Year's Eve. Okay.
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
How do you know her voice? She didn't even talk yet.
Legs that go on...
Okay. Let's speak to her.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, what a coincidence after you had time to look around and see what I have.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Oh, look at that. The notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here you gather vital information about the case, the suspects or victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. People. We have her, Deborah. She's an impala. Pretty and fragile, nothing too special. That's kind of rude to say. About someone, she runs errands for her employer. A sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Hotel Atlas. This used to be a nice place. Now we are competing who gets swallowed by decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. Oh wow. The chickenpolice is a famous detective duo. Santino, Sonny, Featherland, and Marty McChicken gained fame through a case the press called the Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years when a fateful brawl put an end to their legend. There is a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest, as did the chickenpolice itself. Interesting. Chloe has been an independent city-state for more than 900 years. During the city's foundation, 4 nations had joined forces, represented by the 4 animal figures and the 4 hands on the crest of Cloville. In reality, the tribal alliance of the reptiles and the great insect clans had also played an essential part in the city's founding, but they never got to be represented on the crest. This gave birth to a political and cultural antagonism between the species. Cloville preserved its political autonomy and the dream that it's the only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace. Hence the name, the City of 1,000 Colors. Reptiles, insects played an essential part, but they never got to be represented. Okay. 3 gods are revered in most places across the wilderness. They are great wild ones who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Herity is the goddess of creation, Ptapti is the lord of destruction, and Nkvatiti is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness, keeping the balance between creation and destruction in the never-ending conflict. That's interesting. Questioning points, scenes visited, achievements, codex entries, personal information, gallery entries. Interesting. Okay, nice. We don't have a map yet, and the inventory. Here you will store all the essential items throughout the case. Yeah, so we already picked up our gun, the cigarette, and our fake badge from the cereal box. I forgot to turn this on. Bought these cute little mushrooms today. So cute. Also these. Okay.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift, then carved into a brick, thrown through the window, and finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
What did I say about the mushrooms? I just said that I bought them today. So I just showed you because they are so cute. I only went to buy some soil for my plants because I had to replant some of them. And I saw these tiny little cute mushrooms and I just couldn't leave them there. That's it. Not an interesting story.
Please, that's why I'm here.
New function questioning, yeah. So that's the one I don't really understand, the questioning. Like in the demo, I had to question someone, and actually the right way was not asking about the case, but asking about the person. So I don't really understand the logic for it. But in the demo, I could redo it. So probably that will happen this time too, because I got a rating for it of how well I've done with the investigation. And I'm hoping that I can redo it here too, not just in the demo. So that's the part I would need the help for, or at least the patience. Okay, let's question her. Question. Subject, John Doe. That drawing. This fella is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Focus, suspicious. Impressions, suspicious. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Okay. He is suspicious. I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? What a tutorial. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. A new impression, question 1, 2, 3, 4. So many options. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? I will try to, but I don't have much hope. Blah, 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 blah. I like that. That is such a nice tutorial, though. Okay.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Hard.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Oh, I'm right in her face. Should I move the... You can see her now. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're alright? Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Okay, so that was not good.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
What's today?
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
It's New Year's Eve.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Oh, I actually in the plus. Do you even know what you want? Were you born and raised in Clawville? Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer? Well, she did say that she doesn't want to talk about herself. So I don't know if asking about her would do anything. So think I'm gonna ask this.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
New person.
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Me either.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me? What do you want from me? How did you get this address? What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me? I honestly don't know what would be the right approach. How did you get this address? I kind of want to ask that. Maybe that won't be the right one, but...
How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connection.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous Chickenpolice. Am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
Yeah, I fall back. Okay.
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Okay. Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work? Let's pretend you never found me here. Are you in some sort of jam? This is just too risky for me. I can't take the case.
Are you in some sort of jam?
Hi, hello, nice detective hat, thank you. So this was made in your country? Yes, as far as I know, yeah.
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
How are you today?
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Okay.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino. I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all? If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this? Which one? The second one? First one?
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland,
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Ooh, I fall back so much. Okay.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
But I did it anyway.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
Okay. It's easier when I only have one option.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
New person.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
Okay.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
%60%. Oh, I can be okay with that. Okay. Final thoughts. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you've still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? Important clue. The employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. I think I'm just gonna continue. I'm okay with this. Okay. So, are there multiple cases or just one huge case? I think it's just one huge case. Also, you're doing pretty good. That's nice. Just trying to make it to the end of the day. Then you got tomorrow off. Yeah, I heard that. And you're gonna stream today evening? Tonight? So yeah. Or trying. Got a few things to do first. Yeah. I was also a bit late. Even though I'm home, I had so many things to do that I was like a good 20 minutes late. Also, you do think Boyfriend Dungeon is my type of game? Yeah? I wonder what will win in your poll. I
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Oh, right now it's tied between the MC3 and Boyfriend Dungeon. Nice. I don't know any of the games, so... Hey, hello, hi, welcome. Oh, nice to see you guys.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
New item. Oh, is it in my bag? Oh, yes. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. Well, we already failed that. And Molly is our wife, right?
I know Molly very well.
Oh!
Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
Okay. So even this is voice acted. Okay, cool.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Also, your vacation trip is coming up, JC. This Sunday. Yeah, I hope you get well by that time. How are you today? First time flying? Ooh. That's a chicken. Yeah, not just the chicken, it's the chicken police. And we have all kinds of animals. All of them are animals. Oh, today we don't speak about how you feel. Oh, sorry. Drink lots of tea. Take some vitamin C and try rest a lot. Eat nice soup.
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
No, it's my wife who left me with our kid.
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
You could eat soup now, but you don't have soup. Oh no! That's sad. Can't you order some food? They make some really good soups. If it's the right place. Or even, you know, do you like ramen? Ramen is good too, if you're feeling sick. You send them a soup through Amazon? Oh, you can't order, you live in a cow village? Oh, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I mean, about the ordering thing.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Yeah.
Blackmail?
You don't know why, but
Don't play innocent with me.
maybe she doesn't know.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Why would I visit you?
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
New person? Okay. So what do I do? That's the bedroom door. So we have a lot of new info. The victim lady is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. The mysterious messenger, Mr. Deborah Ibanez's employee is a certain Miss Natasha Katsenko. The employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. I'll find Natasha at the Tsar Club. Pub. Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere, or perhaps she has very good informants. I must find out what the connection is. Yeah. So, did Deborah, Louis... Special feature on an old friend of mine, he's stuttering heavily when he talks. Ibn Wessler, good looking, charismatic and a clocking gangster. Louis is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel and a good old friend of mine. At the moment he's my landlord. It's only the two of us living in this unbelievably enormous hotel. He's crazy about detective stories and he gladly helps me whenever I ask him. Ah, so we live in the hotel, okay. 555932, okay. One of the most well-known gangsters of Clawville, real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler and information broker, and that's only the half of what I've heard about him. He has his dirty little paws everywhere in the city's underworld. And that is the Tsar Club, one of the most famous nightclubs in the city. Owners of the juiciest booties and hardest fists frequent the place, and it's famous for not serving cops, except if they are knee-deep in the dirt. Ooh. Time to go clubbing, yeah. So, Louis's number 555932.
Hey, Louis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Okay, Louis is coming.
Louis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Anything, huh? Yeah, I noticed that too. Anything.
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve.
Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click.
I hope the old bunny had nothing important to do.
Yeah.
I hope...
Okay. Let's speak to him.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah.
Why is he also wearing gloves?
Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
I wonder what happened between them. Because they were such a good duo. Anyway, yesterday I added an extension, and in theory, you can have captions now when I talk, and it looks like it's working for me. So I hope it's working for you too. You can check it. You can turn it on or off.
I can always count on you. Thanks, old buddy.
Don't even mention it, my friend.
They are working for you? Oh, that's so cool. Is this through Twitch? Through OBS? Artwork? What is that? It wrote artwork instead. You have to use it too? I will send you the link if you want it. I saw it in a Twitter post and they said that it was good. So I was like, I can try it out. Okay, I will send it to you. If I don't, then remind me, please. Because I'm forgetting things. Okay.
You got anything planned for today?
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
Luis has such a fluffy head. I wanna pet him.
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
I owe you a lot of those, don't I?
That's true. I don't deny it.
Okay, who do I talk to? What do I do?
Could I ask you a few more questions, Deborah?
Feel free, Sonny.
Oh, I can ask about things.
I've
Yeah.
already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your hands dirty?
I'm afraid I already did.
Do you think my whereabouts aren't a secret?
Do you think they ever were?
Well, I was hoping.
Clawville is a big city, but not so big that Santino Featherland can hide in it.
Oh, please. Flatter me more. So, Ibn Wessler, eh? You know you could have dropped the bomb a little earlier.
If I started with that, I'm sure you would have thrown me out.
You're right. He's one of the most dangerous gangsters in the city.
I only know he's an influential businessman.
Isn't that the same?
Not even you can see the world as that black and white.
He sees it. pretty black and white.
Sonny, I've already told you what I know. I've never read the message. My job was to give it to you and nothing more.
You really are this innocent, aren't you?
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
What are you doing in your purse?
Let me give you some advice, sister. Leave the city and get as far as you can from the likes of Ibn Wesler.
It's not so simple, Mr. Featherland. My mistress needs me.
Is she really that important to you? That you drive around in the dead of night to questionable places to deliver messages you know absolutely nothing about?
I would do more than that for her.
Ooh.
I see. You're smooth. Real smooth.
Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, please. Just Sonny. So this Natasha dame...
Look, I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see. But...
Please, Sonny, let's not make this even more uncomfortable.
Okay, understood. Let's drop it.
Thank you.
Okay. Louis. I cannot question Louis. I can only talk to him. Can we talk more?
Oh, just one more thing.
Yes, Sonny?
I don't want to sound indiscreet, but this fur removal craze. Do you do this yourself, or are there specific parlors for it?
Fur removal craze. What?
Well,
That's kind of awkward. Why did you do that, Sonny? What the heck? How is he? Oh well, whatever.
would you like to try it?
Well, it wouldn't work as well with my feathers. Just professional curiosity. You know, it's...
Occupational hazard? There are parlors, yes. But I do it for myself. And I do it for my mistress, too, if you're interested.
Oh my god.
That's, good to know. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that information.
You're one strange bird, Sonny Featherland.
That's for sure.
Well, I've been called worse.
Oh my god.
I can always count on you.
Okay, we talked about this. Can I still say anything new to Deborah?
Take care, sweetheart.
You too, Sonny.
Okay, let's go then. Scene types, main scenes. Main scenes move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration which is determined by the main story progression. If you are a completionist, be sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main scene. Closed scenes. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. This state will often change throughout the story progression and can be temporary or permanent. Top tip. Pick the next main scene. If you are absolutely sure you don't want to visit any of the available limited scenes anymore, you may not be able to visit them later. Okay. I can... Oh yeah. Can I go? Okay.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, The proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Okay, it's so cool and hilarious at the same time. More animals, yeah.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Ooh. I will tell you, all of them are gonna be animals, all kinds of animals, so don't be surprised. Okay.
Did you miss me? No? Same here. We have a tough history, you and me. Maybe it's time to forget about the past, eh? We have a tough history.
Okay. Entrance? No, not going in yet.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the Chief.
You hope we just see a random person walking around, not even important to the story. What do you mean a random person? That who's not an animal or just a character, like a human? Yeah, okay, that's what I guessed. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it would be really funny. Okay.
I'm sure it's Blood Boil himself taping back the torn-off posters, like some maniac. He must have a dozen of those things in his bag for emergencies. I'm sure it's Blood...
Okay. What else do we have? The poster, bullet holes.
This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to Chief of Police.
Uh-huh.
The Castilia clan thought this would frighten the old hound, but they were so wrong. Retaliation came the next morning. Raids on 4 warehouses, a dozen bad guys dead, and twice as many busted. Nobody messed with old Blood Boil after that, or Chief Marrowbone, as they call him around here. Could have been fixed up ages ago, but it was the Chief's explicit demand not to. They can say a lot of things about the old hound, but he's got a sense of drama, for sure. Could have been fixed up.
Okay. Squad
Back
car.
in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages. If you drive a cop car in Clawville, you can do almost anything you want. Until you've got the red and blue on, nobody asks a damn thing. Maybe that's why cops are the biggest gangsters around here.
Oh, it's raining really heavily.
If you drive a cop car in Clawville, you...
Squad car, bullet holes, entrance, poster. We only have these people left.
Phyllis and Roy's. 2 hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
They are as prickly as they look. Of course, it's a noir detective game. Rain is essential to the vibe. Yeah, but this heavy of a rain.
The bullet hole in my crest is worth more than these two combined.
Oh,
The bullet hole in...
okay.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
What is this good boy pose? Well,
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bird. By the way, you're in luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, gods. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
you got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Okay. I can't talk to the other guy, only to Phyllis.
By the way, what's with the raincoats? Couldn't you find an umbrella?
Why? Frank says it'll be rain. And see, it's raining. He's a frog, so he must know.
He's a frog.
Yeah, well, I'm a rooster, but I hate getting up early.
Raincoats are just fine, okay. You have a problem with that, Sonny?
No, just, you know, the spikes sticking through and all.
This is so funny.
Is something wrong with our spikes, chicken?
Yeah, you know
Talking.
what? Just forget it.
Oh god.
Whoa. Don't you freeze, boys? It's cold outside.
Yeah, truth be told, I'll freeze to my bones, Sonny. Even through this jacket, I'm completely soaked.
Really? I don't know why.
Don't listen to him, Royce. And you got nothing better to do? Bugger off.
Okay, okay. Just, sometimes you two truly amaze me.
You like that they acknowledge that they are animals. Because sometimes games just have animals as characters who act like humans. It's more fun this way. Yeah, right? It's so funny that they used the fact that they are animals and they have all different animal traits, or how should I say that? Or I don't know how should I say that. And yeah. So it's really cool. Can I still talk to Phyllis?
What? Why are you still sneaking around here, Sonny?
They already want to send me away.
It always astonishes me how block-headed you two are.
Really? Okay, okay, let's go. Let's leave them alone.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Okay. Let's see. Monica, vending machine.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. Today is not the day I'm gonna try this. For me, nothing beats the iron-flavored, turbid tap water. Today is not the day I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn drunk. We used one of these.
Okay. City crest.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good. All it takes is...
Okay. Sunny had only one thing to say about this. Oh, interesting. United in everlasting peace. Oh, the 4 animals. 4 types of animals. Uh-huh. Nice.
We used one of these as target
Oh,
practice.
it says the same thing. This is the shooting range. Anything else?
I'm really not in the mood to meet Deputy Malloy, or any of my ex-colleagues from the Predatory Division. I'm not here for this. I just need to...
Okay.
One of Blood Boyle's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course. One of Blood Boyle...
Okay.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. Officer Jardine.
Okay. Let's talk to Monica.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place. Even for this city. Soft and ordinary, but also somehow cold and distant. The kind you'd like to invite for a coffee, but you know would say no, no matter who you are or what you do. Soft and ordinary, but also somehow cold and distant.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I love how her glasses move on her beak when she moves her head.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those 2 prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Okay. Oh, I can ask her.
What do you know about the Tsar Club?
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters, too, I've heard.
Thanks, Monica. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Still living in the Atlas?
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, come by sometime, for a drink, or 2, you know?
You just said that she wouldn't accept it and you're still trying? Come on, Sonny.
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Do we have a file on Hobart, Ibn, Wessler?
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boyle's not here when he should be.
Somehow I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird.
Boss Bird.
Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
She sounds kind of jealous.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help. Hey, Sonny, is everything all right?
Sure, everything's fine, Mon. I'm just distracted.
That's nice. Life is best if you let the adventures take you with them.
Jeez, Mon. Don't read so many romantic novels.
That was one of yours, actually. From the old Sonny. You used to love saying nice little things like that, remember?
I try not to.
We can't erase the past because we are the past ourselves, am I right?
Stop that right there.
She was listening.
Okay, okay. I'm just joking.
Okay.
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time? Poor old lizard. You've seen better days, haven't you? Poor old lizard.
Okay.
Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
I love his design. His little bird, his tongue, the eyebrows, the funny tie, and his pants with the shirt and the vest. It's kind of cool. You can't see him? Oh, okay. Just a second. I changed my placement because I'm always covering someone or something. Okay, you can see him now. You would like to see the funny brows. Yeah, they look like sweatpants. I can be the chicken. Should I be Sunny? Okay.
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeffy is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. Do you understand that, don't you?
Aww.
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
So, Dr. Bubo is a cartoon that was really famous here. At least everyone kind of knows about it. It's an owl. So it's funny that they put it into the game, Dr. Bubo.
I I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
Aw.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Okay.
Tell me, Sonny boy, how's Molly and the little chickie?
I don't know.
You really know how to hurt a guy.
Is something wrong?
They no longer live with me, Mort. For a few years now. And to be honest, we're not really in touch.
I'm sorry, pal. I didn't want to reopen old wounds.
It's all right, Morty. Let's drop it.
Clock in hell, yeah.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha. But nah, he's just a lapdog.
I really love the voice acting, it's so good.
He's not a bad boy, by the way. He's not a bad...
Okay.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
He's so fluffy too!
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know that lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
And his fluff is coming out of his shirt. in his sleeves.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
How are the pups?
They're real monsters. Life's a living hell. But it'd be even worse without them, you know?
You wonder if this is someone's dog? Well, probably. But probably not the developer's dog, if you mean that.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I wonder where they got the pictures for the animals. I was thinking about that.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And how's life without the chicken police?
Unfortunately, the worst half is still here. But it's good. It's so uneventful. What a coincidence.
Want me to make a scene?
No, I'm fine without it, really.
Should we just talk to them?
Listen, Bosco, do you need this mess with Mort?
Like hell I do. Well, what can I do when he's almost beat a fucking giraffe to death?
A giraffe? Never mind, it's New Year's Eve. There's a brawl like this in every joint of the city, and you know that. He's just a loser, and also blind. Maybe someone just stuck that broken mug in his hand.
You know that's not what happened.
Of course I know.
All right, I'll let him go. We don't need him yelling in here all night. I'll write the report and throw him out. But he'd better not end up back in here again tonight.
Oh, it's nice we came back, then we kept our promise.
I'll have a talk with him. Everything all right, Lizard?
Lizard Wizard.
It will be, as soon as I'm out of here.
Okay.
Just sign any bullshit testimony they shove in your face, and you're free to go. Bosco also wants to get through with it, just like you.
Thanks, Sonny. Much obliged.
You owe me another one, old man, and I won't forget it.
You can count on me, Sonny boy. I'll help if I can.
Okay, let's go. No, don't.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try. Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. Marty looks good.
Okay. Oh, that skirt is short. Hey, you, if you let the ammunition boxes open again, I'll kick your clocking ass, Marty.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it. Hello, Cassandra. I hope we'll meet again. Oh God, I'm starting to sound like Marty. That little note down there. What can I say? Classic Marty. That little note down.
Okay. What else? Marty's guns. Ooh.
Her Majesty Big Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2, because there was one before her. A sawed-off little broad, but we lost her in a swamp. Marty cried for a week. But once he saw this giant lady here, the balance of the universe was restored. I still remember her kiss. What can I say? It's the experience of a lifetime.
Oh, you were shot with this?
I still remember. I believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained. Linda. Or maybe Layla. Can't remember. Fortunately, I had the displeasure of meeting her only a couple of times on duty. She bites. Just like the women Marty loves. Linda.
Okay.
Claudia. Tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts the most. Marty only uses her in very dark cases, and on those nights she almost always takes a life. Or maybe two.
Oh my God.
Marty only uses... I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many tough situations over the years. Marty has a dozen guns, but Susie's one of his favorites. He got her from a fish we rescued from muddy waters together. Those were the days. Marty has a dozen...
Okay.
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
Hi, Marty.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
I can practice shooting? Oh my God. Aim your gun at enemies and avoid shooting the hostages. Simple as that. And this is not gonna go well. Morhane, what is that? Shooting enemies increases your points and remaining time, while hitting hostages does the opposite. It's all up to you. Choose wisely and fire away. You'll need to reload your gun after 6 shots, just like in the westerns, but even faster. This is not gonna go well. Wait, wasn't that an international game? Swamp Chicken? I have no idea what you're talking about. Please, please tell me. How do I... Okay. Oh. Oops. I shot an innocent person. Hey! Jesus Christ. Okay. I think this was enough for me. It was fun, by the way. It was a game where you shot at chickens. It's called Crazy Chicken there. Oh. Oh, thank you. Let's hope you don't have to shoot anyone. By the way, I don't know Crazy Chicken, that game. That doesn't mean anything because I wasn't playing games until like a year ago. So you had a love-hate relationship with that game. Okay. Okay, one more, and then... Oops! Oopsie! Trigger finger. Oh, damn it! You killed that hen, yeah. Okay. That was enough. I killed enough people. I killed enough innocent people. Okay.
Marty looks good. Big.
Okay. Let's speak to
Hey,
him.
Marty. Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, boss bird. Are you lost? This is the PD building, you know.
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on. Let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty. You shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
Rex. Dude, I won't say that out loud, okay? But it's funny.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Duty.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Routine case? I think this case is anything but routine.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Susie can come.
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny. So, Sonny, you still limping?
The pellets tore my right hip to pieces. So, yes, the doctor says I'll limp forever.
Good to know.
Ah, good to hear that.
Come on.
Fuck off.
Can we go finally, or are you waiting for a big warm hug?
No,
Let's
I'm
get
just...
out of here before I get detained for gutting you.
Lovely and peaceful as always. Welcome back, Boss Bird.
Okay, let's go to the exit.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
Coffee.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty. With a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city, then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Come on. How could Marty take that seriously? Come on. Oh god, okay.
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually. Honestly, I have a really bad feeling about this. Honestly.
Okay.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
I'm also talking people like that, pointing. This and
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Jesus. One of your buttons is not buttoned. How are you dressing, boss?
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
See? It's not buttoned.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Fine. Hi, Bosco.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Are you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops, after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Oh, jeez. Just a second. Okay.
Shut up, Marty.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like last time when Marty shot me.
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
Come on.
For the wild god's sake, don't dare tell them.
We already did.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Oh.
Figures.
Hello, gents. Everything all...
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny. Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
You're right, Fuss.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Oh my god. Where did you fit that?
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
Oh my god, what the hell, Marty? Jesus.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
Accident? It wasn't an accident.
See?
Yeah, right, accident. Let's go to the club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Yeah, so I originally have put my face cam in the middle because usually they talk to each other on the two sides. But then there was just the one character and I was covering their face. So I moved it, then I have to move it back. So just tell me when I cover up a character and I don't notice, and then I'm gonna move it again because it looks like it keeps changing. But if I put it down, it always covers something up, so I think I'm just gonna move it.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Boss Bird. Okay, a poster here.
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering. Like the
interesting taste you've got.
Sorry, I clicked away.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you. My city is on fire. This is it. It was on the flyer from Deborah. Maybe we'll get to hear it, if we're unlucky. From none other than our secret employer, Natasha Katsenko.
Ah, a job with benefits, huh?
Don't be tasteless.
Oh, I get it now. The title. Do you think it's about the Great Fire of Clawville?
Did you ever think of being a detective?
Very funny.
My city is on fire. This is it.
Oh!
Did you ever...
very funny.
Okay.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Cluck off, Sonny.
The Tsar Club. I'm not gonna forget this buzzing red neon light anytime soon. The Tsar Club.
Okay. What else? What else? Fancy car.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry. Whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
What a beautiful car.
A work of art.
Seeing it and thinking about my little rusty Cobbett breaks my heart.
Ah, don't torture yourself, Sonny. Only way we're ever gonna drive one of them is if we sign up for the mob.
Maybe it would be worth it.
I think we'd be great gangsters. In another life.
Beautiful car indeed.
Yep, as you say.
Not much else to say. A simple hint to move on.
I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
I think Marty is like kind of a simple person.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Okay. We are kind of on the same wavelength with Sunny.
Yes, I am.
Epur si muove.
Oh, bless you.
It means, and yet it moves, bird brain. An old wolf named Galileo said that.
Guess you're right. Yeah.
Oh, I see. And what did he mean by that?
Dunno. I think there was something wrong with his stomach.
Ouch.
Epur si muove.
Oh, bless you. Ouch.
Okay.
Do
Newspaper?
you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Didn't we want to go to drink coffee, by the way? Here. Yeah, I left this out. I think I'm gonna go here and then come back to the club.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Oh my. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Fly guy. Okay. I think it's time to take a little break. I'm out of coffee, also out of water, so I need some refills. You too should hydrate and things like that. Okay? Hello, I'm back. Hello. So, since we are going to the club next, I switched to some wine and soda. Welcome back, thanks. Okay, let's see. The hive.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Roachtown always gives me the creeps.
Hey, don't call it that. It's not okay. Whatever happened here, it's still the Cobbler District.
Old memories?
We used to live here a while with my mother. There used to be a small ice cream shop around here, and a baker. The whole area smelled like fresh bread. Smelled like home.
Memories. Nostalgia.
How could we turn it into a slum?
Good question.
Let's pray to the gods we'll never have to work here again. Do you remember that case? With that fly called Novak?
Great wild ones. How could I ever forget that?
Anything
Let's
else?
pray to the gods we'll
Okay.
never...
The city.
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Yeah, it's actually New Year's Eve and it's peaceful. What? There should be parties everywhere, right?
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. Even though it's a mess, I still can't imagine living anyplace else.
You know what? I envy you for that.
Even though it's a mess.
You know what?
Anything else? Old car.
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
It's sad that everything's rotting away.
It is, especially a beauty like that.
Yeah.
Once this broken down old car was new and shiny. Am I a broken down old car too? Once this
Okay.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray. Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right. That sign gives me the creeps.
I'm not surprised.
That sign...
I'm not surprised.
Okay. Anything else? Warning. We don't serve bugs here. Oh.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
I guess.
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
What? Jesus Christ, that's really heavy.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Okay, that's a bit, much.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Jesus Christ.
Zip is a tricky little son of a bitch. He always has been. But seeing this, I didn't know him to be like this.
Me neither, Marty. But maybe this neighborhood changed him. Or the city.
Yeah, maybe.
This makes the bile rise in my waddle.
Yeah, me too.
This makes the
Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Maybe he can't understand what we're saying.
Or he just doesn't want to talk to us. Which I can understand, considering how most of the animals treat these poor bastards.
Indifference is almost as harmful, Sonny.
You think I'm indifferent about the insect issue?
I didn't say that, boss.
I'm not indifferent. I just think we've simply gone too far to even make it right.
It's never too late to change, Sonny.
I hope you're right.
This is really sad.
Ah, is that the Kite and Blues?
I think so. It has a unique sound to it, that's for sure.
I'd like to visit the Hive again, when things lighten up a little.
Yeah, and when they welcome cops again.
Yeah, right. Ah, is that the Kite and Blues?
Okay.
I think...
I'd like to...
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hey, pal.
That's cool.
Can you hear me?
He doesn't want to talk to us. The chickens in Hotline Miami got their own game? How's the game going? Hi, hello. It's nice. It's they talk a lot, but it's very interesting. The story is very interesting, and the world and the relationships. We didn't do much investigating yet, but it's really interesting. Do you know this game?
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
Oh, and the voice acting is really cool. You're seeing this for the first time? It's very interesting if you have patience for it, because they do talk a lot, and I'm curious, so I'm checking almost everything. So it's gonna be a slow gameplay.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music.
But welcome,
I mean, he's
if
doing
you like it.
Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
Have I played Disco Elysium? No, not yet, but it's on my list. I know it's really, really good. So I definitely want to play Disco Elysium at one point. It's just so cool, the art, the mood, the story, everything. It's so cool. I definitely want to play it. The voice acting is very nice, yeah, right? It's so cool. And I think the style too, it's such a cool mix of being kind of like these human bodies with these animal heads and animal traits. It's really cool. The whole style. Very noir, yeah, I like noir. It's so cool.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Also, they just announced the second game of this. So I was thinking, now's the time to play it. Because the second one is coming.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view.
This is a really heavy part we are having right now. Poor bugs, poor insects.
Poor Bug Eyes.
Okay, we had this.
You mean the...
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard...
that depends on your...
Okay.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
Is the game closing the end or something? I don't understand that question. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Oh, we got an achievement! For the old time's sake. Jukebox. Not all cops are pigs. For a handful of feathers that fly tell no tales, get a bite of me, baby. My city's on fire, shadow of a doubt. Is the game coming to an end soon? Oh no, not at all. We just started. We barely even did anything. It's the very beginning. This is my first stream of it. We started today. Good timing to join. Yeah. So actually it started with a lady coming to our place asking for us to investigate her boss's case because her boss is being threatened. We are close to retirement. We are Sonny, one of the roosters, and the lady who's being threatened is the girlfriend of a mob boss. So we are checking out this nice place with our friend, and after that we are going to the club to investigate the case. Something like that. Get a bite of me, baby. Okay. We can't play the songs. I thought that we could. Oh wait, maybe we can. Oh, we can. Nice. I like this better. Okay. Poster.
And voila, the master himself.
Let's go, yeah. Also, sorry, my English is not perfect. One of the reasons I started streaming is to practice English, so sorry if something's not really okay with my English.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking. In another life, I'd love to be a rock star.
I'm doing way better than you? Oh, okay, thank you.
You're already one, Marty. For me.
Ah, thanks, boss.
Kids these days and their crazy music. What would old M.B. Davis say to this garbage?
Way better than you?
Kids these days and their...
Okay. It's so funny because I use so much English, but I never have to talk in English. So it was so awkward when I started streaming.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
It's going better now. I'm getting used to speaking English, but it's still not so easy.
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Okay.
Ooh, a nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
That's for sure, but it's depressing in a fun way.
Ooh, maybe a peanut souffle with faux meat.
Oh, stop it, Marty, before I get sick.
Ugh, you're just a boring old man.
I'd rather be boring than dead.
Okay. Are they talking about all the food?
I wouldn't eat here
Okay.
if my life depended on it.
Come on.
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
Oh my god. Maybe one day if an English... Tourist kidnaps you, you can use some twisted Oxford English words to slip away. Oh my god. I hope no one kidnaps me ever. Oh jeez.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
But yeah.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner. What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
It would be funny to scare someone with words.
Zip once had Marty do the dishes because he tried to take off without paying. That was one of the best days of my life. Zip once had Marty do the dishes because he tried to...
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
You think he might know something about the case?
He knows almost everybody in this city. At least he used to once. Let's see if he still does.
I hope we can get some extra information.
When I first arrested him, he was barely 14 years old. I was a rookie cop. Who would have thought we'd end up like this?
Oh, that must have been such a long time ago. We are close to retirement. Can't say we can never expect anything like how we didn't expect someone to use terrorist and Oxford in the same sentence today. I definitely didn't expect that. I was like, what is the comment? What? What did you just write?
When I first arrested him, he was barely...
Okay. Let's speak to him.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
Zip has pretty eyes.
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Zip needs a hat. Why?
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
Okay.
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. You guess it would suit his attire? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they can't wear hats because of their, I don't know what that's called in English, actually. This part on their heads.
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
I imagine Zip wearing a hat and having little holes for his ears in the hat.
Well, there is a woman.
You call them caps? The chicken caps? It's called a comb? I didn't know that. Thank you.
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
New function, ask. We can ask him. Oh my. So here comes the part. Oh no, this is just asking, not the investigation, okay.
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
Okay. Yes, like a hair comb. We'd used to comb, brush our hair. Oh! Oh, I see. So that's why. I was thinking that, oh, that's like the hair brushing thing. But I was like, oh, it must be just a coincidence. But then it's not a coincidence. It's literally called like that because it looks like it, right? That's interesting.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
That's your guess? Well, it's valid. It's kind of like that.
Sonny, what's your beak?
Your guess too. Mm-hmm.
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
Natasha.
What woman isn't, eh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
Yeah, that's something.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
That's a way to have a conversation.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same wavelengths with Sonny.
You will when the big sleep comes.
Sleep is not my thing too, either. You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Okay. Okay, we asked all of these.
That Natasha's a mysterious woman. A real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club. Just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
How?
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Tsar Club, right?
I can't remember. I always forget that it's said as Tsar. I always want to say Tsar Club instead of Tsar.
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Yeah, right, because I have that kind of money.
Okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
You sure talk a lot.
You too, Sonny.
Maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me. What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
You mean your non-existent clientele? Because this place is pretty empty.
What clientele? There's no one here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
What? Zip, you make no sense.
What's this no insects allowed?
Okay.
What?
That's it.
Okay. I don't think we can do anything else here. We checked everything here. He won't talk to us.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
That depends on...
Okay. So let's go to the club then. PD? Hotel? The club? The PD. And we can't go back. Can you see that? We can go to Cloville PD, Hotel Atlas, the Czar Club, and it's the Cloville PD again. We can't go back to the Hot Dog anymore. Okay, so we were here before. We checked the newspaper, the advertisement tower, the sound, the sign, the fancy car, and the poster, right? So let's look at the stork lady.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Come on, Marty.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
Jesus.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss.
That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. I get it. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
You.
Was that a rhetorical question?
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Jeez, look at that guy.
Oh, it's
That's
the
not
same.
a guy.
Okay. Let's speak to him.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, How can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
Look at him, he already wants to pay him off.
The list? Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
We can ask him.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like, coppers. Forgive the slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I am strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
It's strange that Natasha sent for us what was her name? I don't remember her name, but she told us that we can find Natasha in the Tsar Club, and they still didn't tell the dude to let us in. They called us here.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
He's so polite compared to Marty, who just called him a cow, and he's like, "It's an honor to meet you."
Oh my God, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Come on, Marty.
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
I forgive
problem,
you.
Shakespeare.
Okay.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
Yes.
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Okay.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Okay. Let's talk to Luis.
That's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Why?
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss. Is Lucas really such a big fan?
Luis!
Lewis. And yes, he's got the whole Chicken Police book series. Damn his taste.
Is Lucas really such a big...
Okay.
Lewis.
Let's talk to him now.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner, but I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Anyways, so the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Marty must be doing this on purpose, not calling him by his name.
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. Well, that's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal. Look, Lewis. That bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
That's for sure. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see.
That
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Come on, Marty.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
Seriously.
What? Did I say something wrong?
Jeez. Okay, we can't even speak to him anymore, so let's go. Yeah, we did ask all of these.
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list. Okay?
Why are we called pigeons? This is so strange.
Naturellement, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Archibald.
Archibald Conway.
Oh.
Well, that's not a Bob.
We both lost. You're going? Good night then. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. And heal, rest, so that you're fine by Sunday, I think. Have a nice healing. Bye-bye.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what? No way, that's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Blackjack Conway, okay.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
At least his nickname starts with a B, and we guessed names that start with a B. Like, what was that? Bill and Bob.
Our club welcomes you, gentlemen.
Okay, let's go in.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Yeah, right. You think it's gonna work?
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
Butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
What is it, butt jam?
Nothing, old fart.
Okay.
What is it, butt?
No.
What else do we have? Oh, that's a big round we can make. Let's look at the movie posters.
Huh. Another lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me. Just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
Remember the name, Marty. Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Marty, shut up.
Remember
Marty.
Bogan and Bandicoot. The picture they were both for? Can't read that word. The big sheep.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life.
You're old, Sonny. I mean, experienced. You ever met a woman like that in real life? Who floors you with a glance and leaves only heartbreak?
Well, actually...
Oh, I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, Sonny.
Probably our wife.
You're old, Sonny.
Well...
Oh.
Okay. Hicks Poodle. Turmoil. Shiny. Oh, Claire Turmoil and a shiny. Murder my tweet.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case, and...
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
It's a classic, and kind of reminds me of the situation we're in right now.
How so?
I don't know. A mysterious case, a mysterious woman, strange threats, some off-duty investigation.
So?
Like, think about it. What if we're in a movie, and this whole mess is just fiction?
Oh, Marty. It's a spoof on the Big Sheep movie from 1946 with actors Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Oh, I didn't know. That's interesting. So they refer to real movies. Big Sleep. Oh, sorry. I misread that. The Big Sleep. My brain went to animals. Since we are the whole game is about animals. So the Big Sleep, yeah. Sorry.
Marty, I think you're having a nervous breakdown.
It's a classic.
How? I don't... So...
Like, think about...
Marty.
Okay. This done for hire.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Whoa, you remember that precisely? Let me...
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
This gun for hire. That's very interesting. It's fun that they are based on real
What
movies.
weird titles these have. What weird titles these...
Okay.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What?
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Are you chicken or what?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
With Laird Crager and Alan Ladd. It's fun to see how they take real names and make them animal names. Yeah, it's really cool. Sheep. Sleep. By the way, hello. Hi. How are you? I can't look at him anymore. Okay. What else do we have? We can't even look at them. We looked at the stage. Oh, we can look at them.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
How's your day? How's your day going?
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What? This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
Because of his antlers? They are quite like that, right?
This is the life, huh?
Okay.
I try.
Nice dress. Okay. So there's the waitress, the bartender, this dude, and the fancy whiskey.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but
Drinking
Laura's father
problems
went to that guy when his,
achievement.
problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Did we really just take that whiskey?
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
I wonder why Marty shot us.
Sure, Marty.
We have kind of a strange relationship, as I see. Okay, who do we talk first?
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
We don't even have a glass.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Investigate and steal booze, yeah. It's actually, we started playing some kind of a Cthulhu kind of Lovecraftian. What is that? Oh my god, words. Roleplay. And my character also had some drinking problems. It was fun.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl.
Okay. What's wrong with squirrels? Jesus.
A man's best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
Okay.
I didn't mean him, Marty. I meant the bar.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, because that totally makes sense.
But it's like his mane is like the wind is blowing it inside the bar. It's really funny.
Don't be shy, Sonny. Just ask him for a drink.
Still talking to yourself, huh? Great.
Don't be shy, Sonny.
Still talking to your...
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
Why? Sonny, why? You are tuckered out though, so saying hi and now running away. Night, have fun. Oh, thank you so much. I won't be streaming for long because I've been going for some time now. So, I don't know, it's about 30-40 minutes or something. Let's see how long I can go, but not for much longer anyway. Thank you for joining a little bit. Thank you for saying hi. And have a nice rest.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, poor dude. I'm sure.
Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Why do you have to be rude to the bartender? Why? That makes no sense.
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Tell me, Hey Breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Hey, Breath. Seriously? You expect him to help us after calling him all these names? Seriously?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job and we'll do ours, okay?
He's gonna spit in your drink, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the heck? Poor dude didn't even do anything, and they are already like... Psst, I don't know. Why?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
Yeah, right. I'm sure everyone will believe that. Oh god, okay.
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I'd tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so...
Jesus.
Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
This is painful.
Sounds good, Bojack.
Like, tell me your name, by the way.
Anything else, sirs?
No thanks, Mr. Ed. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Let's see, who are you?
Hey, there's Filmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Just like looking into the mirror.
The old hawk looks like shit.
Just like...
Yeah, we all look like shit.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass Alias Phil Marlowe.
Dumbass alias.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Oh. Okay. By the way, what's that? Oh.
Come to daddy, darling. Come to daddy.
Okay.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
Okay.
Oh man, I totally get you. Oh man, I totally get you. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before.
Huh.
More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Oh yeah, this is the note.
Molly.
Okay.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
That's valid.
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Jesus. Oh god. Okay, let's look at our notes a little. We have one clue. Good old Philmar must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. Okay. 35 people. Oh my god, we won't read all of these. Moses and Plato. Moses is a how do you say this? Tibetan sand fox, and Plato is a phallus cat or palace cat. How do you say that? We are old rivals of Sonia and Marty, currently working at the Clawville PD's homicide division. Not long after the meat war and the following economic crisis in 893, A fire almost destroyed the entire city of Clawville, originated in the Ratwell district. Not even the River Thames was able to stand in its way. It was fiery hell incarnate, after which the city had to be built up again almost from scratch. The Great Fire of Clawville, yeah. Averia, a country inhabited exclusively by birds. It's a picturesque modern place, governed by a democratic parliament. It's bordered by 2 seas, and its economy is built mostly on air transport, commerce, and its aerial military. The country is on these words, Jesus. Tibetan? Thank you. Neutral terms with almost every other nation, and except for the Great Meat War, had kept this standpoint all throughout known history. The Clawville Chronicle. The Clawville Chronicle is the most read and highest quality newspaper in the city. It's so famous that it's also being read beyond Clawville's borders, and not just in the colonies. This was the paper that first published an article about the 2 heroic roosters, aka the chickenpolice. The article was written by Timothy Saltwater, the seagull journalist who has since become somewhat of a legend himself. The Cobbler District, also known as the Hive or Roachtown, was once part of the city, but then became a walled-off ghetto where 98% of the city's insect population is forced to live. Currently, the biggest threat to the city are the riots in the Hive that have almost driven the city-state to the brink of civil war multiple times already. Meat replacement or meat substitute foods made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. These products are widespread nowadays and are not only popular with predators, but all kinds of animals. That's a very interesting idea. Mick is one of the most infamous henchmen of Ibn Wessler, known by many rather scary nicknames thanks to his cruel nature. Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before, and it took a lot of effort to get out of those encounters with feathers intact. Oh, Deborah, yeah. Okay.
That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
The memories are returning.
Jeez, just spare me the dirty details. Jeez.
Okay, you can't talk to her, right?
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
Yeah.
You think he noticed us?
Didn't Deborah say that Ibn shouldn't know that we are here? So I think that didn't work out.
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yep, that's him. The big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided. Just try to act normal.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Let's talk to him.
just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Coppers in person.
Chickenpolice. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chickenpolice. Your partner is, he is,
Your partner is...
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Okay.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you. Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Okay, we asked all of these. Oh, this looks like we can investigate him.
Don't be shy, detective. Ask me anything.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Let's see.
Oh.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Huh. Okay. Oh, jeez. Wessler's a tricky guy. Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
Yeah, just a second. I just noticed. Okay.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested.
but I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now. You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler, though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But, I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Oh, we are not doing so good.
Do you spend a lot of your time here?
It's a strange question, you know.
Humor me.
Of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs. Sadly, it's getting rarer.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a foul, Featherland. But this ain't your territory, is it?
I guess not, Mr. Wessler.
I don't know. We have to gently beat around the bush, so I think we shouldn't say that. Start talking straight, Wessler.
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
That's not really what I thought.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long, if I were you.
That was candid.
I try to be clear.
Okay, that was apparently a good choice, looks like. Oh my god.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. If you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer?
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
It would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Specific and ruthless. which one is specific and ruthless from these?
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here, only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Wow.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend. Roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, eh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or, she didn't need one until now.
Are you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her, alone in that house.
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a monster after all, am I?
I suppose not. So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but, in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So,
Always on the red.
Can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
%60 again. Eben's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Okay. I won't retry.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Marty.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Sonny's face. What green eyes. What is this reaction?
Sonny. Sonny.
It's dead.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
A cocktail.
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Okay.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies.
Okay,
Or
Sonny.
the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin.
Okay.
But I was a cop. And a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
I'm sure that's gonna work out. Okay. So... her marble furry skin, yeah. So, let's say we oh, do you see that painting? Jesus. Okay. So let's continue from here next time. I don't really... I think... yeah, I'm kind of tired now. And it's getting hot, so it will be nice to take off this hat. So yeah, that was fun. It's really interesting. Maybe next time I'm gonna redo the investigation. I don't think that 60% is the best, but when I tried the demo, it was like 40, so I'm kind of proud that I got 60% for first time, for first try, compared to the 40%. So, yeah. I think it's very interesting and I love it. It's really nice. Improvement, good job. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah. Anyway, so next Monday we will continue this, and my next stream is Wednesday with observation duty, and I think it's gonna be observation duty 5. So yeah, see you on Wednesday for observation duty, and we will continue this on next Monday. Ah, where's my... Just a second. My mouse is kind of disappearing. Okay, now it's fine. So thank you so much for being here. It was fun. Thank you for sticking with me. And see you on Wednesday. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.